Okay, so the Genshin official live stream should be up in about 3 minutes. And as we can see, there's like this really cool background picture here with the giant mecha robot we saw in the current story quest. And if you haven't finished the story quest yet, this is like massive spoiler. It's gonna spoil the entire storyline of next patch pretty much. Well, not really. Well, at least a good portion of the current patch and a little bit of next patch, let's say, yeah? The moral of the story we have learned so far in Genshin Impact is that never let Raiden A near any more robot or puppet making factory or machine, okay? The first puppet she made tried to destroy Inazuma almost. The second puppet she made tried to destroy Sumeru. Let's hope to God there's no other puppets around. Wait, she's a god. Never mind, alright. Just stop making puppets, Raiden. Jesus Christ. Is there more? Is there another puppet? Everything else died, right? Every other puppet died, right? Who's the first? A is the spirit that lives inside the puppet. A no longer have a physical form. The Raiden we meet in the story that fights us is Raiden Shogun. That's the first robot. The first one is technically Skara. Yeah, first one was Skara. But the first one we meet was Raiden Shogun. Yeah. Skara's a prototype, yeah, basically. Skara's a prototype. Skara lore is inside the artifact set, right? It's Skara's story is inside the Pale Flame, right? Inside Pale Flame, right? Which piece was it?
Nice.
21 days.
Thanks to the 21. Pale Flame, right? Which piece was it? You astound me. You have but a human body, yet you carry such a power within you. You claim that you have no tears left to cry, no blood left to shed, but surely this is because you have filled yourself with fire. Through your body as uncovered in scar. No, this is not Skara. Skara is this one? No. Yeah, here, this one. He was born with a face fairer than any other, destined to live a long life and a hollow will. He's a transcendent being, divinely created, but he was cast aside like a worthless dross. Yet due to an error that cannot be known, he rose himself from the slumber and began to wander the mortal realm. After the Fatsui found him, he has drifted for countless years, and in that time, this is what experience has taught him. I am human who surpasses all others, even the gods daren't meddle in my fate. Neither God, nor mortal, nor fate itself is qualified to be my judge. I am free to choose how I wish to spend the remainder of my days. Since these mask-wearing people are so fun to be around, I think I'll become one of them too. Yeah, that's it. The stream has started? Okay, I'm refreshing. Wait.
Entire political landscape.
Huh? Did I just see something dart by?
Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
Okay. Trailer's already starting.
Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with me.
Nahida.
Yeah.
The music is so upbeat. It's like 8-bit music.
Hey.
Camera.
Make yourself at home.
Keep spraying. Wait, she's
But
playing
now this
Dance
doesn't seem to be
Dance.
the time to indulge in this feeling.
Layla?
Is it too late for an extension? Ah! Not now. Stars, shine for me.
Dendro Cube?
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Huh?
So, you think this is over?
Yeah.
Wait. No,
He's crying? Monka E?
can't.
Who died? Monka
That's the
E?
secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world.
The Balladeer has already become a god?
No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of Wisdom.
Well, it's not gonna be the first time we fought a god.
At my command, you shall fall. My
This guy's
endless
gonna lose to a
cycle
gold blade?
begins. Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I must admit that I'm a little scared.
He
But
can stand.
I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh shit,
Haven's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Brothers, let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Let's go. He's gonna lose to a gold blade.
Betrayed its Archon.
Gold blade. Let's fucking go.
Creating a god. We are using human wisdom to create a god. Let us reenact the scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
We're still fighting. Bro, someone give Traveler another weapon. Someone give Traveler another weapon. Oh, first Primo code. Oh fuck.
So, we've got a lot to unpack from that trailer.
Yeah. After experiencing the Sub-Zerus Festival, Samsara, and surviving our journey through the desert, we'll finally get to the riveting end of the Sumeru Archon quest in version 3.2. Picking up right where we left off, the Traveler is teaming up with some amazing characters to face the Academia and rescue Sumeru's Archon.
Let's go!
But I'm sure the first thing everyone's wondering is how we're going to save the Dendro Archon.
With a
Oh,
blade!
for sure.
With a
Nahida's been locked up by the
blade.
doctor inside the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's not like we can just go walking in there. And on top of that, we're dealing with two of the Fatui Harbingers now. We've got the Balladeer in his super powerful looking boss form, as well as the Doctor, who seems to be a real tricky one to predict. I'm not gonna lie, the Traveler really has his hands full with this one.
Yeah, definitely a tricky
No,
situation.
actually, Skara has his hand full of the Traveler
And besides
in
these
this
two
picture
Harbingers,
here.
we can be sure the Grand Sage will also be on his guard. But hey, with the help of two insiders like Sino and Alhaitham, we might just have a way into the Academia.
Well, as the General Mahamatra, Sino also has his own agenda. After being tracked and predicted by the Academia for all these years,
Yeah, that's
this
spoiling the
might
story
just be
quest.
his chance to settle the score.
Oh no.
And if we're hoping to truly save Sumeru, we'll definitely need the power of the Dendro Archon to help us.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how everyone's hard work and coordination plays out.
And I don't know about you guys, but besides saving Nahida, I'm also curious how we're going to save Irminsul. Plus, we still don't know the meaning behind the words that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata left us. World,
forget me?
Forget me.
Well, travelers will be able to personally unravel the answers to all these questions in their own journeys through version 3.2.
You know, I'm actually kind of curious what the future for Sumeru will be once they get through all of this and...
Can't be
well,
that
you know,
bad.
What will happen to the crew we've been working with along the way?
Yeah, same. I just hope things will work out for everyone affected by Elazar, like Dunyarzad and Kale. Oh, and we can't forget the desert dwellers who have been mistreated all these years. There's a lot that needs to change for them, too.
There is,
Right.
yes.
So be sure not to miss Chapter 5 of the Archon quest, Akasha Pulses, the Kulpa Flame Rises.
The
It'll
Kulpa
be quite the
Flame.
ride, and I hope everyone will enjoy it.
Yeah, and of course, the end of this quest won't be the end of everyone's journey in Sumeru. There are still many puzzles and mysteries waiting to be solved.
It's gonna be like
Whether
a
it's Lesser
secondary
Lord
region,
Kusanali,
like
the
Chasm,
Doctor,
Dragon's
or the
Spine, and
Balladeer.
Konomiya, right?
I
There has
think
to be a
there still
secondary
might be
region.
lots of unexpected things waiting to be uncovered.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome.
Okay, so now that we've talked about some of the storyline,
It's probably
maybe
something
we can talk
near
about that massive mechanical-looking puppet we've seen. That's the god that the Academia
the
has
Black
been creating.
Forge, maybe.
That's right.
Who knows?
And now that you mentioned it, let's talk about the Balladeer boss battle.
The Robo.
Whew, this boss looks tough. The Doctor must have put a lot of his energy into this.
Yeah, the Balladeer has lots of strong and awesome looking abilities, so why don't we start by checking out some gameplay from the new boss battle?
Sounds good.
Let's see the gameplay. Let's see the gameplay. Okay, that's a healer face or a Dongli face. Okay, that's a healer face or a Dongli face. Okay, that's a walk to the side. Okay, oh, that's cool. 2 phases. 2 attacks in a row that combos. Oh, that's great. The music as well is fucking amazing. There's lyrics. Holy shit. Yo. God damn.
Wow, just look at the size of it.
Holy
Pretty
shit.
sure this boss is gonna push travelers to the limit.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that thing is huge.
Oh, this
Come to
better
think of
be
it,
a
this is
good
like
co-op
the third
fight.
Fatui Harbinger boss battle we've had. They really keep stepping up the art and design every time. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
This is an ultra-powerful puppet
We have
we're
a
going
drone,
up
yeah,
against
we have
here.
a little
So
drone
we're talking
Aranara
huge
friend
attacks and
that
epic
attacks
moves.
with us, like near
Let's break it
automata
down a
drone,
bit.
yeah.
In the first phase of the
Yeah,
battle,
look, the little
the
drone.
Balladeer will
It
use his
fights with
massive
us.
arms to attack everyone. The arms are capable of
Later.
utilizing
It
different
it
elemental
fights with us
powers,
later. Trust me,
and
it
there
fights
are
with us.
several types of
I saw it
abilities,
shoot.
including
I'm not
attacks that
delusional.
create fields of burning or freezing effects on the ground.
Oh, you know what? This fight kind of reminds me of when we fight Ruin Guards. I think we'll have to come up with a way to paralyze it.
Right. And you might have noticed there are some arcane formations on the ground, so activating those might trigger some interesting effects.
Oh,
I bet
shit.
a lot of people are wondering
Yeah,
what that
it's
thing is
shooting,
floating
it's
next to
shooting.
us. Not
It
gonna lie,
helps.
is kind of cute.
The
Oh,
drone helps
maybe
us.
It's a Paimon reskin.
Yes, we can replace
Sorry, but
Paimon.
no. Not
It
only is
fights.
it super cute, but it's also super powerful. Travelers will need to charge energy for this little helper and use its special skill to counter the boss in battle.
A helper in a boss fight.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's definitely not Paimon.
Once the Balladeer has transformed into this massive form, our usual attacks won't deal any tangible damage to him.
Huh?
So, the only thing capable of breaking through his defenses will be our little helper that we
What?
just mentioned. There will even be some moments in the fight where travelers will need to use an aiming mode to attack the boss's weak points.
What the fuck? Wait, this is
Well,
cool.
I guess that little
An
thing would be so
actual
important
boss
against a
fight.
boss the size of the Balladeer.
I know, right?
An
They also
actual
use some
boss
amazing special effects for all of the Balladeer's moves. Speaking of which, the cosmic appearance, the spacey special effects of his skills really kind of remind me of the Raiden Shogun skills.
Ah, you're right. And seriously, I can't wait to check out this new boss fight. I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
So now that we've covered the new boss battle, I think it's time to introduce the first of our new playable characters coming in version 3.2. Let's welcome Lesser Lord Kusanali, aka
Nahida.
Nahida.
Yay! Finally!
After everything we've experienced in the story so far, I think Nahida's already like a good friend to us. It's seriously
Yeah.
so crazy what we've been through.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that, Zach. Okay, so throughout our journey, maybe everyone's already noticed some of the yeah, let's call it that, unique metaphors that Nahida likes to use. And yeah, they can be pretty out there. Or sometimes she'll use really childlike language to describe some deep or profound idea. But the truth is, she has yet to set foot in the outside world since she was born. To her, all the knowledge that she has in her mind is like pieces of scenery that she's never seen with her own eyes.
Totally. It's really hard to imagine that the god of wisdom had been locked up for 500 years. Just makes me upset just thinking about it.
But I'm sure everything will work out sooner or later.
If travelers would like to spend more time with
Oh,
Nahida,
that's a cool
then be sure
translation.
to check out Nahida's story quest, Sapientia Oromastes chapter. The quest will be available upon completing the Sumeru Archon quest. So be sure to check out the quest to learn more.
Oh.
It's nice that we'll get to spend more time with her. But I want to see Nahida in battle. What you got for
Fight,
us, Kimberly?
yes.
Oh, I've got lots to share. But before we get to that, let's have a quick peek at Nahida in action.
Okay.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
She's playing dance. She's playing dance.
Bro!
Camera.
The Temple of Wisdom!
This Temple of Wisdom basically covers the entire Abyss floor, right? Aww.
Wow, she's so cute!
Look at her.
I love her.
Domain
Little Nahida is
expansion.
so cute. I love how she hops around when she's fighting. Oh, and her swing too. So what's that skill that looks like she's using a viewfinder or something? That seems pretty different.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with her viewfinder-ish
A
kind of
Kara.
skill, which is actually her elemental skill. As a catalyst user, Nahida's combat style is pretty unique. You may cast her elemental skill by tapping the skill button, or you may hold the button to enter in aiming mode. Opponents who are selected while aiming will be linked by Nahida's special mark.
Oh.
After you trigger elemental reactions on opponents who are linked, and when they take damage from dendro cores, Nahida will unleash Tri-Karma Purification, dealing dendro damage.
Whoa, this is so cool. Yeah, I love how it's like connecting the enemies together.
It's
Outside of
chaining them.
combat, Nahida can use her elemental skill and enter the aiming mode we just mentioned to interact with certain harvestable items, allowing her to collect items directly to the inventory from a distance.
Whoa, wait. Being able to harvest materials like that is gonna be so cool. That'll really save us some time.
Yeah. This skill may also have some additional uses, so travelers will have to give it a try themselves and see.
I saw a smiley face.
Okay.
Nahida's elemental burst is where things get really interesting. Upon unleashing her burst, Nahida manifests the Court of Dreams, expanding a special field.
That's pretty amazing. The effect really does look like some royal court or palace.
Yeah. Different effects will be produced based on whether there are pyro, electro, and hydro characters in the party.
Oh,
While
shit.
Nahida is within the special field, a pyro member in the party will increase the damage of Tri-Karma Purification. An electro party member will decrease the intervals at which Tri-Karma Purification is triggered.
Okay.
And a hydro party member will cause the duration of the field to be increased. If
Oh.
there are at least 2 party members of the elemental types I just mentioned, then the effects will be increased further.
Oh, so it's a
This
hydro.
is
Okay,
blowing
I'll
my
run
mind
double
right now.
hydro then.
We'll really have to focus on which
Thanks,
effects
I'll
we
run
want to
double
achieve
hydro.
and put some thought into our team's composition.
Right? A key thing to remember is that these effects can be triggered while Nahida is not on the battlefield, as long as the active character remains in the special field radius.
Nice.
The radius is pretty big.
Also, in addition to Nahida, we have one other character joining us in version
Layla.
3.2.
That's right. She's a very peculiar academia student. Her name is Layla. Most days, she looks super tired and anxious, which seems to be a direct result of her relentless struggle with her studies.
Yeah, and not only is she frail and anxious looking, but she also studies astrology. So it's no wonder people around her might consider her a little strange and mysterious. And even though she's always groaning about her studies, most of Layla's research work is actually fine overall. It's just her lack of confidence that's really holding her back.
Okay.
And that's when
Wait,
her
so it's like
unusual
sucrose.
ability
It's
comes
like
into play.
sucrose, but
And her
astrology.
ability is sleepwalking.
Yeah. While she is sleeping, Layla unleashes her true self, allowing her to regain the confidence she needs and activate the talents and strengths she's had all along.
Yo!
As soon as she starts sleepwalking, her unfinished papers no longer seem like the monumental tasks they were, and she completes them in no time.
Zenitsu, oh no.
This is definitely something only Layla can do. Our viewers shouldn't try to do
Demon
this with their
Slayer
own
Layla.
homework. But does Layla have any idea what happens when she's sleepwalking? I mean, does she know that she has this ability?
I mean, yeah, it's
She
just the
seems
cryo
to be
motif,
aware of it.
because cryo character
The papers
usually
are
have two
obviously
sides.
full of her handwriting, after all. But there have been some weird instances. For example, once during crunch time while researching, she sleepwalked and climbed the wall of Sawmill, and then randomly bumped into Candace. Such weird occurrences have made her start to wonder what's really going on.
And aside from her
climbing
sleepwalking,
the wall?
just like any other student, Layla has many typical things that she hopes to achieve, as well as some regrets. She wants to be able to make friends and go out and have fun. But it seems like she'll never be able to
People are
do
gonna
any
try
of
Layla
that
Mona
until
team. Like,
she
I guarantee
graduates.
you. Layla Mona team. It's gonna exist.
And actually, I'm guessing that she uses her sleepwalking abilities in combat too, right?
You bet. Let's have a look at Layla in combat.
Okay.
Sweet.
Even when we're not looking up at the stars,
ASMR.
they're always there. Watching us. My guiding stars.
It's a shield that does damage.
Stars, shine for me.
It's got you ult but single target?
It almost looks like she's sleeping while being protected by the shield.
This shield not only protects Layla, but also creates night stars while it is active. When a character protected by the shield uses an elemental skill, more night stars will be created. Once 4 night stars have been accumulated, they will transform into homing shooting stars, dealing damage to any opponent's hit.
Ooh. Ah, night stars. I love how her skills have a starry theme.
Oh, that's
it ties
cool.
into her studies.
Yeah, throughout the skill's
Wait,
duration,
so it's a barrier that
each time a
generates
night
energy,
star is
right?
accumulated, the
Oh, you
shield
get
strength will
energy
increase.
from the stars.
This effect can stack up to a maximum of 4 times.
Whoa.
Layla's elemental burst unleashes a dream sphere that constantly fires starlight slugs at opponents within its AoE, while also generating night stars for Layla's shield. As a talented Ratawa his student, Layla also comes in handy when crafting. When Layla crafts character talent materials, she has a set chance to receive double the product.
Nice.
Sweet. Anyway,
Wait, who
when
else
can
has that?
travelers expect to see these new characters available in-game?
Great question. That brings us to our new event wishes. In the early part of version 3.2, Nahida and Yoimiya will be available. In the later part of the version, we'll be seeing rerun event wishes for Yaemiko and Tartaglia.
Why?
And
Why is
Layla
it
will become
Yoimiya
available
again?
for the first
Why
time.
do they put Yoimiya
Also,
after
a
every
new 5-star
Archon?
weapon, 1,000 floating dreams,
Why is
will be
Yoimiya
appearing
banner
in the new
after
weapon
every
event
Archon?
wish.
Oh, nice.
What are you doing
By
to
the way,
Yoimiya?
I've heard that Layla's been getting ready recently to participate
how
in
many banners has
Sumeru's
it been?
Beast Tamer tournament. But before we get into that, I think it's time for us to take another
hates
break.
Yoimiya. What
We'll
the
be
hell?
back with the latest info on events coming in the version update.
Literally, Yoimiya's always next to
I know what you're
Archons.
thinking. It's time for redemption code. You guys get it?
Boo.
Sai no.
All right, that's enough.
What the fuck? Bro, they actually hate Yoimiya. What's the first banner? Yoimiya was next to Raiden. What's the second banner? Yoimiya was next to who? And this is the third banner. Yoimiya's next to another Archon. Yoimiya was next to Kazuha. Basically an Archon. Listen, Venti isn't the real Anemo Archon. It's Kazuha. So 3 banners in a row. Yoimiya's next to Archon. God damn it.
Welcome back to the version 3.2 special program, everyone. Next, we'll take a look at some of the new events for the coming update. An amazing Fungus competition is about to begin in the lands of Sumeru. Not only has it attracted local competitors from Sumeru, but also spectators from other nations.
Fungus competition?
Fungus
How does that even work?
3D roll?
Aren't fungi dangerous? They're always
3D
attacking us in the
roll?
wild.
I know it sounds a little weird, but you'll love it. In this contest, participants will use a special gadget called a Wisdom Orb to catch and train their fungi and participate in battle events.
Pokemon?
Although the fungi often pose as little troublemakers for us in the wild, using this gadget will allow travelers to establish a certain level of communication with them.
Okay,
We're
so
playing
if
Pokemon?
I catch and train a Jade Plume Terror Shroom, then I should be pretty much unstoppable, right?
Oh no, come on, that wouldn't be fair.
In this event, travelers will be able to sneak up on fungi in some certain areas to catch them. Unfortunately, the Jade Plume Terror Shroom is not one of those areas, Kimberly.
Oh no.
If you end up startling them, they'll flee until they are outside a set distance.
After catching different kinds of fungi, you
We
can
can
follow
name
Paimon's
it?
suggestion and give them cute
Oh,
names.
we can't
But
self-name
most
it, of
importantly,
course.
You will have to train your fungi.
It's Bongo
That
Head,
sounds fun.
Bongo Head,
Travelers
Bongo
will have
Head.
to use special floral jelly ingredients to mix and form blends that your fungi enjoy
the
and
fuck?
unlock their true potential.
What
While
the
mixing
fuck?
ingredients, you use copy, switch, and rotate functions.
What the
and
fuck?
place a preset formula you have in the corresponding spot.
Oh, looks kind of like jelly. I bet Paimon's gonna be all over that.
Hey, Paimon wouldn't ever do that!
Well, I can tell why you didn't book that role.
And with all these different kinds of fungi, they should have different abilities, right?
Yeah, so to work on their abilities, we'll use something called the Special Training Mode. In this mode, there will be 2 challenge types, Coordinated Assaults and Zone Defense. Travelers
Okay.
will be able to command their fungi's abilities, have them coordinate their attacks against a single target,
Okay.
and control them to defend the ley line monolith.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yo,
gonna
is
be
this
so
their
much fun. I
playtest
can't
or a
wait.
summoner?
Yeah, me
this
neither.
is the summoner
As for the
playtest, right? They're
rewards,
making
in
a
addition to
summoner,
primo
right?
gems and
Mihoyo
various
does this all the
materials,
time, where
once
they run an
travelers have reached
event,
a certain
then they
phase of the
release a
event,
character
they will
with that
also be
skill
able
set
to
of the
summon
event.
great and
They ran
almighty
the
merchant
camera event
Dory.
and they released
And
Nahida. They run the
Layla
summoner
will be
event, we're
appearing in
getting
the
a
event
summoner, right?
storyline, as well
They
as
do
a
this a
familiar
lot.
visitor from another
They do this a
nation.
lot.
Any idea
We're
who it
getting
could
a
be?
summoner character,
Supposedly
boys.
a fun guy.
Okay, I see what you did there. I respect it. Let's leave that for travelers to discover themselves in the event.
Come on, guys, fun guy.
Okay, next up we have a change of pace with an all-new Trials event.
Okay.
For this event, travelers will have to use characters' special abilities to complete specific objectives. For
Okay.
example, you may have to knock slimes into the goal by triggering an overloaded reaction with Yen
Okay, that's
phase
cool.
and
Mini
freeze
game.
attacks, or use Yelan's elemental skill to move quickly and dodge giant pinballs.
Okay,
Here's some others.
yeah, I'll take
use
it.
Xiao's plunging attack to send
Lament.
platforms back to the ground, or use Beto's elemental skill to hit the ball.
This sounds like some pretty unusual training.
Yeah,
Huh?
and to make things even more interesting, this event will support co-op gameplay.
Oh shit, let's
Wow.
go!
This sounds like
Co-op!
it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
Let's
But
go!
what about objectives for characters that maybe we haven't unlocked yet?
No worries, we got you covered. All the corresponding characters will be provided as trial characters in the challenges.
Perfect.
In addition to these events,
Wii
version
Sports.
3.2 will also feature an event for our players to put their skills to the test.
Wait,
This time, we'll have a new edition of the
Wait.
Hypostatic Symphony event.
Nice. So,
wait,
what changes
wait.
can travelers
Symphony.
expect this time around?
we're
The
getting
most notable
Symphony.
change, of course, will be the addition of the new Dendro Hypostasis.
A new
That's right, the last member of the
Oh, thanks for the
Hypostasis
Prime.
family will be officially landing in version 3.2. Besides serving as a new open-world boss, the Dendro Hypostasis will also be busy performing alongside its fellow Hypostases
The Symphony
in the
event is back.
Hypostatic Symphony event.
This time around, travelers will be facing challenges featuring the Dendro, Cryo, Pyro, and Hydro Hypostases. Before each challenge, travelers may select a buff effect to use. However, as you increase the difficulty, the number of uses will decrease and the enemies will become more challenging.
Oh
So it'll be
no.
super important for travelers to plan the right moment to use these effects.
So what options do we have once we run out of buffs?
Travelers will still be able to use food and potions from their inventory. If you're aiming to just collect all the Primo Gem rewards, then don't worry, you won't need to up the difficulty too much.
Okay, good to know. Whew.
I, for one, will definitely not be upping the difficulty. And just like before, you may tackle the challenges together with your friends once they have joined your world.
Great.
Oh shit, yeah,
We can
co-op,
help
of
each
course.
other out.
Oh yeah.
Now that we've covered the challenge event, let's take a quick look at a couple more casual events coming our way in the new update. First, we'll be finding inspiration for an illustrator in the Outside the Canvas Inside the Lens event.
Okay.
And once again, we'll
Oh,
be
it's a
working together with
picture-taking
Lieben
event.
in Marvelous Merchandise.
It's a picture.
It's also worth mentioning here that some optimizations have been made for the photo event this time around. Everyone will be able to select from some preset angles and can make use of the rotate and focus functions to take better pictures.
That's great.
While you're out taking pictures, you may run into some interesting storylines along the way. So be sure not to miss Outside the Canvas Inside the Lens.
Man, I love these kinds of events. Sign me up.
Yeah, me too. In addition to all these new events, we also have some news on system-related updates and optimizations. I'm really excited about the first of these, which is regarding the Serenity Teapot. Starting with version 3.2,
You
the
can
Serenity Teapot
replicate
will be
people's
adding the
teapot?
long-awaited replication system.
Well, I have
Wow,
to build
that's
my
super
teapot.
amazing.
Someone else can make
Yeah.
it for me.
This feature will allow travelers to use sharing codes to bring designs from other travelers' teapots and implement them in their own, or share their own teapot
Copyright.
designs. I know there may be some travelers out there who have seen some amazing teapot designs that they've wanted to also create themselves,
But this is cool.
but didn't have the
This
ability
is
or time
cool.
to make it.
You know, not
With this new
everyone
function,
can build
travelers
amazing
will be able
teapot.
to bring that creativity back to their own teapot or share their creativity with others.
Get ready to hit up your friends with amazing teapot skills.
Oh, I can't wait to see everyone sharing their designs, especially with me.
Which brings us to our final update to share with everyone.
Okay.
This one is regarding the game's available languages. Starting with version 3.3, which will be the update following this one, Genshin Impact will be adding Turkish and Italian to the game language settings. So, players who prefer to see the game's text and UI in those languages can look forward to that.
Quality of life
The team
update.
truly hopes
More
that
languages.
travelers from all over the world can enjoy the game and start their own journeys through the world of Tibet.
For further details, please check Genshin Impact's official channels and keep an eye out for future announcements and
What about FPS?
We've covered a ton of stuff.
Yo,
Seriously,
yo,
it's a lot to take in.
FPS, FPS,
For sure.
120.
So now is probably a great time for our last redemption code.
No!
Oh yeah, let's go.
No! How? How is there still no FPS update? How does a phone have 120 FPS? But not a PC or console? What do you mean? This can't be all. This can't be all. The Mahal Indie Company. Pain. Pain.
Well, everyone, I think we've covered just about everything coming our way in version 3.2, which means we've arrived
that's
at
a cool
the
fan
end
art.
of our special program.
This was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we covered a ton of stuff.
So much stuff.
Yeah. So many events too. But the thing that I'm most excited about is,
the boss
of
fight.
course, Nahida playable character, Nahida playable character.
Obviously.
Nice.
Yeah, for me, it was definitely the Balladeer. Dude, it looks so insane. Yes. I have no idea how.
Yeah, that's a
to do
dank
that.
boss fight. Okay.
Yeah, no, for me,
Please,
oh my gosh.
they should not make
so
that
many
boss
things,
fight cheesable
battling
by
the Dendro
Zhongli.
hypostasis.
If they make
and
that boss
of
fight
course,
cheesable by Zhongli,
fabulous fungus
I will be
frenzy,
very disappointed.
Getting my little fungi and battling with them. And, the teapot, the Serena teapot, I'm so behind on my teapot, so I can't wait to...
You gotta get on it.
The trading
get
card
some
game is
designs from
3.3.
others,
They
or at
announced
least,
it
get
3.3, not this
get
patch.
some inspiration from getting another teapot design.
And just as we mentioned earlier, even though the
Zhongli
Sumeru
barely
Archon
does any
quest will
damage.
be reaching its final chapter here,
Depends.
it most definitely won't
But
be
it's
the
not
end of
the
our journey in
damage.
Sumeru.
It's not the
In our
damage
story
that
this
matters.
time, we'll be encountering some interesting and mysterious content, and I hope it will be an amazing experience for all of our travelers. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon be with all of you.
See you in game, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you guys next patch. Oh, shit, it ended already. That's so abrupt, man. But holy fuck. Yeah, I think the boss fight was pretty annoying. I mean, well, amazing, I'd say. Oh shit, the art is back. All right, let's keep the art on for now. Yeah, so in general, I think we kind of have we have the boss fight, we have the 2 character, and we have events, right? There's no. Well, for the banner, we have Nahida and Yoimiya on the first banner, and then Yai Miko Tartaglia on the second banner with Layla. Yeah. We have the new weapon, which is the little teacup thingy. That was pretty cool. And a bunch of events. The Symphony event, all the cubes event, that's going to be annoying. So last time I did the cube event, you know what I did? I crafted like 4,000, right? I crafted like 4,000 chickens, right? Whatever the thing I need to bully Timmy with. Yeah. I crafted like 4,000 chicken madame to bully Timmy with. And now it's like, surely the difficulty isn't that high again, right? Because like the previous Symphony event was so annoying. It was like every time you dash, you take 15% more damage, stacking up 4 times. Your stamina is reduced by half. Your shield is reduced by half. Your healing is reduced by half. Your crit rate and crit damage is reduced by half. Every time you crit, you take damage scaling with your max health. And it was like, how the fuck do you play this? Right? Because you're fighting a boss and you're still on a timer. You need 4 minutes. No, you have 8 minutes to kill 3 bosses. And the boss has iframe phase. Phase where it just flies around and stalls you, right? And most annoyingly, you know the most annoyingly? They can one-shot you. Like, a lot. The damage one-shots you a lot. And you are on a timer. It feels like when you're playing that mode, last time at least, right? You have one mess up, and it's true no fault of your own. If you play to avoid every single piece of damage possible, you lose to the timer. So the best way to play that event was to like constantly taking damage, getting to 1 HP, and try your best to heal above so you don't die in one shot. Because you lose to the timer over and over again. And I'm on red ping, yeah. Yeah. So, and the reward is just fun and a name card. It's okay. Just dodge? You can't dodge. Like, the more you dodge, the less damage you do on that event. You can't shield. I'm on red ping now. So, it's gonna be impossible, right? Because last event, what I did was I tried my best to help a lot of players clear the event, right? At the end, we helped like 640 players clear the event, right? One of them was a level 12 Noel. The dude was like AR 20. He killed in with a level 12 Noel, and we stood there for like an hour. We were there for like an hour trying to help this like new player max clear the event. It was hilariously fun, but it was also painful. They said this time it's not going to be a boss rush. It's going to be one boss per fight now. Yeah, that's great. They should nerf the fight. I think it's great if they nerf the fight. But anyways, I think that's all for today's little reaction video. I like to post my reaction video raw.
Nice.
Cool.
A rich bat, hello. Yeah, I like to post my reaction video raw on YouTube because it's like, it's really fun this way, in my opinion, because if you want a TLDR, probably the official Genshin livestream has it. But if you want the reaction of my stupid chat and myself, well, here we are, yeah? Thanks for watching, chat. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.